Nationwide, America's educational system is transforming. Smaller, more personalized learning communities are evolving where large high schools once reigned.
High schools don't work very well, by and large, especially for low-income kids. And you can see a lot of the problems when you visit. They're boring. Classes don't have anything to do with one another, and they don't have much to do with the life that kids lead or imagine themselves leading. When you visit high schools today, the visual that you get is an institution. It looks like a storage institution or a jail.
It's increasingly clear that students who do not have an equal opportunity with education will not have an equal opportunity in life. Gone are the days when kids could drop out of high school and go earn a middle-class standard of living on the assembly line or on the farms. Those days are over.
Our children deserve better, much better. And educational researchers agree that better is possible when schools supplement the iconoclastic 3 R's of reading, writing, and arithmetic with 3 new R's: rigor, relevance, and relationships.
Researchers tell us one of the most powerful ways to affect change is to get students into rigorous and personalized learning environments. Those environments are most effectively established in small schools.
Of course, smallness by itself is no silver bullet. Small schools and learning communities only provide the conditions necessary to establish more personalized and responsive educational environments. Architects of Achievement, an educational consulting firm, helps schools across the nation to transform themselves into smaller, more dynamic learning environments.
Architects of Achievement has worked with a variety of people to develop some right-sizing strategies. We work with educators, facilities personnel, architects, and communities to bridge the gap between education and architecture so as to pursue high achievement for all students.
Regardless of the right-sizing strategy employed, the adoption of thoughtful design patterns can allow a school's physical spaces to contribute to a personalized, learning-focused, collaborative, and community-connected learning environment.
We didn't want it to look like a school. We didn't want it to feel like a school. We wanted it to be a place where kids learned, not a contradiction. We wanted it to be a place where adults and kids were respected. And we wanted it to be a place where people had an opportunity to be in an environment which shifted a lot during the day.
The teachers, they have like open offices and they have like huge windows and the doors are always unlocked. So whenever we need to like say something to a teacher or get something off of our mind, they're always open.
With the open architecture, I'm able to observe the students, identify their passion and interests, and put them on a path towards success in the business community.
The priority is not to look of it architecturally, it was really function. What are we doing as a school? What are we trying to teach? How are we trying to teach that? And how will we take these spaces and then adapt them so that they best meet those needs, as opposed to designing a space and then having to adapt to it?
Our physical location, I think, is different from other small schools that we, for the most part, are all in one building. And so doors are open, you hear the sights and sounds of teaching and learning going on in the classroom next to you. We're all in the hallways during passing periods, and it's a smaller space, and so there's, I think, more of a collectiveness to our work here and a community where we really are family.
The common space is used in many different ways. One of the ways we use them, of course, is to eat and lunch. We have assembly sometimes in there, or advisory classes can come together and discuss stuff in there.
Teachers here believe that students, when they do hard work, there should be something in return, and the simplest thing that could be in return with those hard work is recognition. And when students do really rigorous work and get recognized for it, that could also be like a form of motivation for them to do more.
Ultimately, a school's success rests on student success.
Before coming here, I was a shy person, but right now, I won't stop talking.
I've grown so much as a teacher this year because of the small school structure. It's an open door, and when you open doors for kids, you create opportunities and you can fulfill dreams.
Because of the relationship I have with the other students and with my teachers, I actually enjoy learning what they teach. So it's like you're having fun while you're learning.
Students will tell you that I never read the back of a cereal box, a magazine, or a book, and now they can't stop reading.
It's a much calmer campus. There's a much higher level of engagement in the classrooms. There's a lot less distractions. And I think overall kids feel like they're starting to get to know each other better, and the adults are getting to know them better.
What does it take to forgo what has always been for what can be? What will it take for schools to create smaller learning environments worthy of every student's potential?
Patience. Relentlessness.
Courage.
Fun.
Commitment.
Ownership.
It takes all.